It's been a heavy news day here on this Friday, but when it comes to this next story, it's all about hard work and determination. Meet Sara Mendez. She's an 8th grade English language development teacher at Monmouth-Roseville Junior High School. And earlier this month, she was named the 2024 Illinois Bilingual Teacher of the Year. That means she's also now in the running for Teacher of the Year. Within her role, Sara helps students who are learning English as their second, maybe even their third or their fourth language. And she joins us now here live on The Current. Sara, thank you so much for making time for us, and congratulations on your award. What was it like when you found out?
It was an absolute shock. They told me over a Zoom meeting, and all I could do was whisper, scream, thank you over and over again.
I love that they surprised you with that. I mean, tell me, what does a regular day look like for you? What do you work on with your students?
I teach 2 self-contained language arts classes that work specifically on reading and writing, listening, and understanding English. But I also co-teach or work alongside content area teachers in social studies and science. As you might imagine, it's a big challenge to learn grade level material alongside basic English skills. So that support is pretty vital to student success.
And what are some of the languages that are, first languages for a lot of your students?
Oh, we have French, Spanish. We have several students who come to us from Africa that have tribal language, or Myanmar that have tribal languages as well. Many of our students, English is their fourth, sometimes even their fifth language that they're being introduced to.
Wow. Wow. Knowing that, talk to me about the importance of bilingual teachers, especially in our area.
Well, as our community continues to evolve and we have students coming from all over the world for whatever reason, in our own district, we have 25 or more languages represented, as well as more than 20 countries. We know that learning English is easier when you have support in your native language. So bilingual teachers really have an essential part and role in bridging that gap and helping students learn.
Hmm. How have you seen your role as a teacher evolve, especially over the last few years since the pandemic?
Well, with the pandemic, we actually saw kind of a downturn in our populations coming in from other countries. A lot of that movement changed and stopped because the whole world was shut down. Since then, we've seen an increase come back into play, and those new students are bringing more experiences and more education to us as teachers every day.
Sara, I can imagine that your role as a teacher isn't contained to the walls of your classroom too, right?
Oh, no.
Talk about that. I mean, how do you see your role, especially with the students that you work with, these English language students, go beyond the classroom?
Well, we try really hard to include ourselves in their community and go and enjoy things alongside them, like their soccer games or choir concerts. On occasion, we become so close to families that we are invited to their birthday parties or major events like graduation. And that feels really good to know that as a junior high teacher, for me specifically, 5 or 6 or 7 years down the road, these kids want you to see them walk across that stage and really show their success off to the world.
You definitely have a big impact on their lives. And that leads me into my last question. Do you have any advice for someone that's considering work either as a teacher or specifically in a bilingual position?
Absolutely. Don't ever limit your opportunities. Don't be afraid to stretch yourself outside your comfort zone. I can't say that I imagined being exactly where I am today, but being willing to take chances and be open to new experiences led me to a job that I truly love and feel inspired to continue doing, and inspired like that I feel that I inspire other people as well every day.
Well, I would say you definitely do, and this award shows that off firsthand. Sara, thank you so much for joining us, and congratulations.
Thank you so much.
James, we'll toss it over to you.